the first makeup tutorial that we'll be doing today. This is the exact look. It's like an emerald makeup, greenish, bluish glitter vibe. Just beautiful vibe. Like I said, this is the look that we'll be doing today. It's more just the eye makeup look. We're focusing on the eye makeup. So if you do like this look, stay watching and just follow me and let's have fun together. Alright, so I'm going to use two palettes today. I'm going to be using the Morphe 35M Boss Mode. This palette is bomb. I love this palette. It has so many colors, pretty colors. This is the palette. I love this palette. And also I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette. This one's bomb too. Bomb. Alright, so the first thing I'd like to do is to prime my lids because I do have hooded eyelids. So they do tend to crease a lot. So I try to use a primer before I put eyeshadow and all that good stuff. So I'm going to go in with the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. Can you even see that? Can you see that? So I'm going to put a little bit on my fingers. I'll put about that much. And we're gonna put these all on my lids. Oh, I forgot to mention, I already do have foundation and my eyebrows done, as you can see, because they're looking fleeky. Because I do want to just focus on the eye look today. But of course, if you guys do want to see how I do my eyebrows, my eyebrow routine, or just like the foundation I use and all that good stuff, let me know in the comments below. So we're gonna tap this in there. Also, I am, how do you call it? I don't know what you call it, like, my skin tone is, like, red. Like, does that make sense? Like, a lot of my veins pop out on my lids, and then, like, under my foundation, like, my bare skin, I do have, like, a red undertone. So, I like to conceal my lids first before I put any eyeshadow on, because, do you not see this? Do you not see this? Okay, so I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light. If you don't use this concealer, what are you doing? Like, honestly, this is the best concealer. I love this concealer. It's my ride or die right here. So I'm going to put a little bit on my lids, like so. And then I'm going to use my Beauty Blender. This is the Morphe Beauty Blender. Yes, and this Beauty Blender is bomb. I love this Beauty Blender. So I'm going to dab that onto my lids. And ow, ow. I'm wearing contacts, so my eyes are like hurting. Boom! So now my lids are concealed. I'm gonna take some powder. This is the Cover Fix Perfect Setting Powder in the shade Light. As you can see. I need a new one. This is bomb. I do like this one. I also like the L'Oreal Mercier setting powder. That one's bomb too. But I ran out of that one, so this is my go-to right now. I'm going to use the Real Techniques setting brush. This is the brush. I'm going to go real quick back to my blend, like my sponge real quick, because like I said, my lids crease like so bad. So I need to make sure that this is set before I put the powder. Alright, boom. I'm gonna open this powder. Tap out the excess. Like so. Alright, we are set to go. Alright, so now I'm gonna start with, I like to start my color, like my base color, like whatever color I want to stand out the most, I like to start with that color. So I'm going to take the Subculture Anastasia Beverly Hills in the shade Untamed. That is this shade right here. It's a beautiful, like, greenish, olive greenish. I'm not good with colors, but it's cute. Then I'm going to take the Morphe M321. And I'm going to dab into that color, tap out the excess, and we're going to pack this on my whole lid. So I try not to focus on blending it at first. I just like to pack in that color all over my lid, and then from there I'll start blending. So packing this color. So I like to go from the outer corner of my lids and then go into my inner corners. We're gonna fast pace this because it's gonna take too long. Alright, so as you can see, I already started packing on the color to my lids. I try to leave a little bit in the middle without any kind of color because I am going to do a little like glitter look in the middle, so I like to keep that in there. But of course we're going to conceal it, so that's fine. But this is how I basically pack in my color, as you can see. I try to focus to put as much pigmentation on my lid, and then I'll begin to blend it out. So once I have that in there, I'm gonna take this Morphe M330 brush. This is just to blend out the color. I like to use this to blend out all my shades. So I'm gonna start blending out. Guys, you need to have a lot of patience for this because this is going to take some time, especially when you're using a color that's like hard to like blend out, because I feel like these colors are a little difficult to work with. Go back with the M330 and blend out. Alright, so that's how I kind of like keep it, you know, a bit. Then I'm going to take, this has no name. It's okay! It's just a small like brush. It's kind of like similar to the Morphe one. I'm just going to use the color to put it onto my crease and then blend the two colors together. So I'm going to take, I'm going to go into the Morphe 35N Boss Mode palette, and I'm going to take this shade. Yeah, girl lost the paper that has the names of each color, so we're going to point. This color right here. Right there. We're going to dab that in a little bit. Mix this out. And we're going to put it on top of the color we just packed on the lid. Blend that in there. Let me grab a little more. Alright, with the same brush, I am going to go in with this nice, beautiful chocolate color right here. And I'm also going to put that on top of the color I just packed on. I just want kind of like two different colors, like, you know, popping. So we're going to put that in. As you can see, I'm blending the Untamed color that I did for the whole lid and then the other two colors together. Alright! So I'm going to go back with the M330, the blending one that I used to blend all the colors. I'm just going to blend out all these colors together. And we got these colors blending. Alright, so I'm going to do my other eye real quick and then we'll be back to continue. We're back. We're back. Alright, so now what I like to do is pack in a darker color. So, well, not really darker, but kind of darker. I'm going to go back into the Subculture Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm going to take the shade Axis right here. This nice, beautiful blue. I'm over here saying dark color, but this is actually, I mean, it is dark. I'm going to pack that in there with the same brush I use for the Untamed color, the M321. And I'm just going to pack that on the outer corner and inner corner of my eyes. I feel like it just gives it more like an oomph, you know, oomph to like the eye look. So then I'm gonna do the same thing to the inner corner. I'm gonna dab that in there. I basically try to pack in the color in the same way that I packed the Untamed color, but obviously I'm not gonna do the whole lid. I'm just doing the inner and outer corners of my eye. Guys, blending is going to be your best friend here, especially when using different colors. Alright, so then I'm going to go back into the M330 blending brush and make sure these things are all these colors are blending. I want to make sure that these colors are blending. Try to blend as much as possible without the colors because, like I said, blend is going to be your best friend. You don't want to be looking like you don't know how to blend because then you want your eye look to look smooth, not freaking looking like you don't know what you're doing. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this brush that doesn't have a name either. I know I got this brush with the Naked palette, the Naked Smoky Eye palette I think it's called, and it comes with like a little brush. This is the brush I'm using. I'm just going to use this side of the brush to pack in a darker shade. So I'm going to go into the Morphe 35 and Boss Mood again, and I'm going to take this black color right here. Can you see that? Okay. Dab that in there. And we're going to take that, just dab it on the outer corner just a little bit to give it a more it's very important. I'm going to go back into the unknown brush name, the ones that I use for my crease colors, those two colors I used. And I'm just going to blend everything out. Like so! It looks pretty even, right? Okay. Also, if you don't know, I have one eye bigger than the other one, so it is a little hard to make it look even because my lids are just, I don't know. Okay, so now we're gonna put a little concealer on the middle of the lids. That's why I left a little bit cleaned out with no product, so then we can pack in with the glitter. I love glitter eye looks. That's like one thing I absolutely love. I am going to go in with the Revolution, Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define in the shade C1. Alright, we're going to pack that right in the middle. Alright, and then I'm going to take this Morphe M421 brush. I think this is concealing for concealers. I hope it's for concealers. Wow, the disrespect. I like to look up. I learned this. Oh, wow. I learned this tip from Nicole Guerrero. I love her. And we're gonna put the conceal from where the lid took it. I need more concealer. Once we get that going, we can conceal this whole lid. So I'm just putting concealer right in the middle and a little bit on the inner corner and outer corner, just so it looks more blended out. And I use dabbing motions. I think that's the best way to put the concealer onto the lid, using dabbing motions. So you don't look like you're just smudging everything, you know? Okay, make sure it's aligned well. Boom! You see that? I'll do the same on the other one. Alright, so now that we have concealed both eyes, I am going to do 2 different glitters, because why not? I'm going to go in with the Metal Shock eyeshadow from Essence. This is in the shade Solar Explosion, that's the shade. And I'm going to go in with this eyeshadow, Shock eyeshadow, and then I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Subculture palette in the shade Electric. I love this color. Do y'all see this color right here? It's beautiful. It's like a greenish, brownish, glittery, like multicolor something, but it's cute. Alright, and then we're going to take the Solar Explosion from Essence, and I'm going to put that right in the middle. I'm just going to pack this on, and I'm going to build it up to the top where I left my concealer at the top. Alright, and then I'm going to take really quick this Morphe M124. It's like a shadow packer, whatever, and I'm gonna blend. I'm just gonna dab it in so it like sticks to my lid, the color, and then kind of blend out so it looks seamless, you know, like so. And then with the same on the other side, I use like the other end of this. I'm gonna take the Electric in the Subculture palette, dab it out, take any kind of, I'm just using my matte finish setting spray, so I'm gonna dab it to wet it. And I'm gonna take this color and pack it on the outer side of the outer and inner corners of my eye, like so, and then a little bit inward of the color, other color that I packed on with the Metal Shock. So it looks like, you know, it's blending with each other. That. Beautiful! Beautiful. Okay, and then I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is the Morphe E36. And I'm just going to take back the blue color from the Subculture palette, the Axis color, and I'm just going to blend, and the Untamed as well. I'm going to tap both of those together, mix them together, and then I'm going to just pack them in the outer and inner corner where I just packed in my glitter shades, because I do want it to look like it's blended out and it looks like seamless. I don't want it to look like you could tell that I have a glitter packed on my lid and then side colors. Like, I want it to look all like it just looks, bam, smooth. So, then, so, like I said, guys, blending is gonna be your best friend, and you have to have a lot of patience. I'm gonna go and do the same thing on the inner corner of my eyes. Boom! You guys seen this? Like, this green electric color from the Subculture palette has me shook. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna do the other side, okay? We're back. Okay, so the brush that I used with like the two ends, I'm gonna go in with this other end right here, the smaller side. I think it's a smudger, so you could just buy any brush that's like a smudger brush. And then I'm gonna go in with that brown chocolate color from the Morphe 35 Boss Mood, and that green color. Mix them two together. It's gonna go on the top where I did the concealer and the glitter and just blend it out because I want, like I said, the colors to look like it looks smooth. That's the goal, to make it look smooth. Beautiful. Oh my god. Do you guys see this? Alright, so I usually conceal my under eyes and put setting powder and all that good stuff, and then I do my under eyes, like the coloring of my under eyes. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the Tarte Shape Tape again in the shade Light, my best friend right here. It's my ride or die. I'm going to pack that under my lids. I am one of those people that I love concealing. I have really bad bags, if you can't tell. So, highlighting is very important to me. We're focusing more on the eye look today, but let me know in the comments if you do want to know how I highlight, conceal, contour, all that good stuff. I'm going to take this brush. I like to wet it, so I'm going to go with the setting powder, wet the brush a little bit, and dab this out. Alright, so once we're highlighted, I am going to conceal, powder. Going back to the Perfect Setting Powder by Coverfix in the shade Light. The same beauty blender. Make sure these creases are good. Boom. Take the end of the beauty blender, I'm gonna dab into there and conceal the bottom of my lids, my under eyes. Hello. Alright, so we're already concealed. I'm looking like Casper the Ghost. Okay, so once we got that going, I'm gonna just set my whole face real quick because since we're here. I'm gonna go with the Real Techniques. I've had this brush for so long, you can't even read it. Buffing brush. I don't want to show you guys my powder because it's hella ratchet. But I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Plus Poreless Normal to Oily Skin in the shade Natural Beige 220. Set my face really quick. I'll be back. Alright, the face is set. I'm going to take my Real Techniques setting brush real quick that I used to pack on my lids with. I'm just going to I'm going to take out any excess powder that I have under my eyes really quick so we can do this eye look. Finish up. Alright, so the first thing I like to do is I like to line my under eyes, my waterline. So I'm going to take the Tarte, wow, the Tarte Sex Hitter. Hitter? Kitten. Sex Kitten. I'm sorry, Dad. Sex Kitten. And this is the black. It's just black waterline. I'm gonna go under my eyes. Alright. Waterline is Gucci. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with, where's my I'm gonna go in with this Morphe M432. It's like a really like thin brush, but I like to use this to pack the color really in there under my eye, my waterline. So I'm gonna go in the color. I'm gonna go in the color Untamed from the Subculture palette, the base color that we did, and I'm gonna just pack that right under my eye like so. I just like to pack the color in because I'm gonna use a blending brush later to blend everything out. Really get the color under the eye. Alright, once we got that going, I'm going to go in with the Morphe E36, the one that I used to like blend out all the colors. And I'm going to start blending out from the outer corner of my eye into the inner corner with whatever product I have left. It's really just the color, the blue Access color and the Untamed color together. So I just like to use whatever I have on this product. And I like to blend out from the outer corner of my eye into my waterline because I like the color to like be attached with each other, like so. Boom. Alright, I'm gonna grab a little bit of the Access, the blue color right here, and I'm gonna go a little bit more in. Alright, and I'm going to take that beautiful chocolate color from the Morphe 35 Boss Mood, and I'm going to do that in the inner corner of my eye and blend that out. Alright, you have the colors packed on. Then I'm going to take just any mascara. You can use any mascara. I like to use personally the Maybelline Colossal? Colossal! The Maybelline Colossal Volume Express Mascara. Alright, we're gonna let that dry up and then we're gonna put the lashes in. But since we're waiting in the meantime, I'm just gonna finish my Glam real quick and then we'll be back to put the lashes. So, not done. Alright, so we're back. I finished my Glam, the rest of my look, as you can tell, because this highlight is looking juicy. So I'm just going to use the Wispies from Ardell, their lashes. This is outside of the packaging because I lost the packaging. But, I mean, you can pick any kind of lashes you guys like. I prefer these because they're kind of like a nice soft glam. I'm trying not to look so, like, out there. But I'm going to take these out. I'm going to use the Tarteist Pro. This is their glue. But like I said, you can use whatever glue you guys like. So I'm just going to pack this on real quick. Voila! I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye, so I'll be back. Alright, our lashes, hold up. Alright, our lashes are in. Okay, so I like to just go with the mascara just to make sure that it's sticked on good. Right. And then sometimes if you like, I sometimes go in with an eyeliner and I make sure that it looks all good. And then we're gonna grab the same mascara and then we're gonna put it under our eyes. We're gonna use the same mascara and do it under our eyes. Alright, beautiful. So I'm going to go into the Morphe 35 Boss Smooth palette again, and I'm just going to take this really light white shimmery shade, and then I'm going to take this really small brush. I think this is from e.l.f. e.l.f. Cosmetics, whatever. Take it, tap that in there, and I'm just going to put it in the inner corner of my eyes to give my eye look a little pop, you know? Alright, and then if you do prefer to like put on under your eyebrows a little bit, I sometimes do it, I sometimes no. It just depends how I'm feeling. You can do so just to give a little extra glow. Alright, and then we have our finished look. Looks good, right? Alright, so I hope you guys loved this look. I hope you guys enjoyed spending time with me and we got ready together. If you have any requests on what kind of looks you guys want me to do next, maybe you guys want to know how I do my eyebrow routine, or maybe how do I highlight, conceal, contour, or maybe just a different eye look that you guys want to see, just let me know in the comments below. If you aren't subscribed, subscribe to my channel. I love you guys, and I will see you next Thursday. Bye!